Hello, hello, testing. One, two, three. Alright. So we're gonna be playing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Uh it's just gonna be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream today. Tomorrow might be a Legacy Wars live stream. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. Let's go into the campaign. And we're gonna go with the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. But let's see if these new custom this new custom deck is gonna work. I didn't change many cards from the last stream. But I decided to change some of them around. So hopefully we can do a little bit better. I'm going to summon Red Eye's Baby Dragon in attack mode. And end my turn. Ugh, my eye's been bothering me. But the reason that the stream is not on time today was because I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, trying to finish up the Toy Story world. So I ran a little bit behind because I was trying to go for a trophy. Which I did end up getting the trophy for it. I'm going to destroy the face down card, because it could be... Yep, Wall of Illusion. I'm going to summon Dark Magician Girl by sacrificing Red Eye's Baby Dragon. Okay, Kaiba's just going to get more points, but lose a monster in the process. So that one, my turn. And ironically, I'm actually wearing... I'm going to back up a little bit. It's a Slifer the Sky Dragon shirt that I'm wearing today. Now we're going to summon Cyber Harpy Lady to the field. And now we're in the lead. So far, out of the trophies for Kingdom Hearts 3 that I'm working on, I think I'm at 13% of the trophies done. It's going to take a little bit to get through. I'm going to play this card face down and play Bloodsucker in defense mode. And end my turn. Nope, not Dispel. Activate Trap card. So now Kaiba loses the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm going to activate Fusion Gate. Then I'm going to play Monster Reborn to bring back Dark Magician Girl in attack mode. Activate Fusion Gate. And I'm going to use Black Metal Dragon and Dark Magician Girl to combine together to make Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight in attack mode. Now I'm going to flip summon Bloodsucker into attack mode. And I'm going to play Elemental Hero Avion in attack mode. I'm not activating the special ability. We're going to start with Bloodsucker to see which card Kaiba will lose. Stop defense. Okay. And Kaiba will only have, let's see, is it gonna 1100. Let's see how Kaiba deals with that. Will he try to get rid of Avion? Nope. Playing on the defense. Activate ability for Fusion Gate. We're going to make the Red Eyes Slash Dragon by combining Avion and Red Eyes from my hand. And there is the Red Eyes Slash Dragon. Alright, time to win the duel. And honestly, I kind of want to make a deck from scratch and maybe have, like, people in the community tell me to make a deck to see how well it does. Because that would actually be kind of fun to do that. So maybe that's a plan for the future. Maybe I'll make a community post and I'll say, which card should I put into Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution, just to see how well that goes. Alright, so let's see. Weevil's already drawing up a lot of cards. First, I'm going to activate Card Trader. And I'm going to play Elemental Hero Wildheart in attack mode. And since they're not affected by traps, I won't be affected by the face down card, but that's the best I can do for now. Ooh, Killer Needle. Ah. Now they're just really trying to power up their monster. No. I don't need the ability for that one. But I am going to play Soul Tiger in defense mode. And just in case, I'm going to play Magic Cylinder face down. I'm going to let the damage happen. Oh, and my monster got a little bit of a power boost. Yes, let's activate that. We're going to switch out a Mirror Force, which is kind of risky. But since we got a double of Harpy's Feather Duster, we're going to use that now. And then play Elemental Hero Heat in attack mode. And let's get rid of that new monster that they just played. Ooh, Monster Reborn. No, I don't want to use the ability right now. But let's get rid of Killer Needle. So that way, Weevil can't summon, Great Moth. Of course, it was, Man-Eater Bug. No. I'm actually gonna keep that. First, I'm gonna activate Monster Reborn. And I'm gonna bring back Elemental Hero Heat. Then I'm gonna play Card Destruction. I know that's a very risky play. Ooh, and all their monsters are gone. Now I'm gonna use Monster Reborn again. And let's bring the Hercules Beetle into attack mode. And now my Soul Tiger and Hercules Beetle I will sacrifice to bring out Dark Magician. Now we're going to do some real damage. Elemental Hero Heat takes on Big Insect, and Dark Magician will destroy Maneater Bug. I'm going to place this card face down. And we're going to use Elemental Hero Heat. Alright, time to do some damage. So next turn might be Weevil's last turn, depending on what they can play. If it's Maneater Bug, I'm going to switch that card out. And I'm going to place Elemental Hero Woodsman in defense mode. Let's start off with Elemental Hero Heat. And that's going to be a win. So far, some of the new cards have not appeared yet. So hopefully, we can have those cards appear. So far, not really many new cards. Let's play Elemental Hero Bubble Man in defense mode, and then play Scrap Iron Scarecrow face down. Oh, my eyes like really bother me. Alright, they have Harpy Dancer, Eagle Eye. Well, I'm going to activate Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Alright, so now I have to deal with 2 face-down cards. No, I don't want to use that. I'm going to play Misjudge in attack mode. And Emergency Provisions is actually one of the cards. Ah, alright. But will that effect work? Yesterday's stream playing the card Misjudge, and I'm going to say this literally, every time that special ability came up, it did not work every single time. And I was getting very frustrated with it. But let's activate Scrap Iron Scarecrow to defend our Elemental Hero Bubble Man. Don't need to use that. But now we're going to play Soul Tiger again. And use Misjudge to defeat Eagle Eye. And that'll end my turn. Scrap Iron Scarecrow. You know what? I'm going to use Emergency Provisions. I know that's a very risky thing to do. Then I'm going to summon Shadow Slayer in attack mode. And activate Mist Body on Shadow Slayer. So now, Shadow Slayer can use their special ability to deal damage directly, and they can't be destroyed by monsters right now. So I will take damage. Ooh, let's see what will work. 1. I feel like this is going to be another unlucky situation with that. Ooh. They got rid of that card. Ooh, not in my best favor right now. And now I just have Soul Tiger, which is stronger than the 2 Harpy Ladies. Activate Harpy's Feather Duster to get rid of some of their points there. But we're going to play Elemental Hero Lady Heat in attack mode. So that way I can do at least 200 points in damage. Really? Alright, now we're going to do some more damage, and hopefully we can get a monster to destroy one of the Harpy Lady cards on the field. Alright, Elemental Hero Shadow Mist in defense mode. Activate the special ability. I gotta go with Spark, man. So at least I can get rid of one of their monsters on the field. And Mai has a face down card. Great. I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Sparkman in attack mode. Then I'm going to activate Monster Reborn to bring back Misjudge. Now, let's get rid of the Harpy Ladies off the field to bring down their points. Come on, Heart of the Cards. I could do something. So let's try this. We're going to play Bloodsucker in attack mode. Now, I know I'm not going to be able to do as much damage of points. But now they lost a magic card. And now they're down 2 monsters. Oh, great. This duel's not looking good for me unless I get, like, Mirror Force or something. I can only play Morphing Jar. There's not... Oh! Does that disable effects when it's flipped? Yeah, of course it is. Well, this is going to be another loss. Why would they summon that in defense mode, though? Like, they clearly won the duel. That's such an interesting choice. Alright, not a terrible hand to start with. Alright, so they got a magic card and a monster face down. I'm going to start off with Amazoness Sage in attack mode. And I'm going to try to eliminate that card. But now, they don't get as much of a power boost. And that'll be my turn. I don't know, I had trouble saying that. Oh, my eye. Ugh. Next, I'm going to play Elemental Hero Heat in attack mode. Then I'm going to activate United We Stand on Amazon is Sage. And now, we're going to get rid of their field spell card. And their jellyfish card is no more. I'm going to play Needleworm in defense mode. Since there was no card to eliminate, the special ability does nothing this turn. And even if they get to play something face down, I'm probably going to use Harpy's Feather Duster, to be honest. Harpy's Feather Duster. What do I... Ah! Now I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. I'm going to flip summon Needleworm. Now I'm going to activate Monster Reborn. And bring back Amphibian Beast to the field. And that way my Amazon is Sage has over 54... Or actually has 5,400 points. So let's use Elemental Hero Heat. And I'm just going to do damage with all the monsters to get an easy victory. So far we only saw one new card for the deck. Some of the fusion cards I did switch out, but we haven't been lucky with Fusion Gate popping up this time. Oh, now we get Fusion Gate. And just to mess with Rex Raptor, card destruction. Oh, Monster Reborn was in there. Well, what do you know? Monster Reborn to bring back the Red Eyes Black Dragon to the field. Or back into play, anyway. So now what is their move? Alright, let's eliminate that face down card. That's a great way to start. I literally took their most powerful monster with that combo. Ooh. I'm gonna place Needleworm in defense mode. And Red Eyes, destroy that face down. I'm gonna activate Card Trader. Then I'm gonna flip summon Needleworm. So now they lose 5 cards. I'm not gonna activate my trap. So Red Eyes will destroy the Twin-Head King Rex. And Needleworm will do some damage. And I'll end my turn. Alright, let's see. What will the cards give me? Yes. Activate Emergency Provisions. Because I'm actually going to get rid of that trap card. And now I'm going to activate Card Trader's ability to switch out Montage Dragon. And we're going to switch Needleworm to defense mode. And play Elemental Hero Heat. And now we're going to do some more damage. Activate the ability. So now Fusion Gate will go back. And we're going to play Amazoness Sage in attack mode. So bye-bye to your face down card. Ooh, Dragon Treasure. That would have been a very useful card to play. If they would have had Red Eyes on the field. No, I'm not going to activate the ability. But I am going to play Elemental Hero Burstinatrix to the field. And actually, what monster... Okay, so we can use Red Eyes and Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. Just in case we're going to keep... and the funny thing is, that monster is now banished in their side of the field. So they can't even use it anymore. Alright, let's do some damage. You know what? I'm going to use the card just for fun. See what we get. Alright, Elemental Hero Lady Heat in attack mode. And let's activate United We Stand on the Red Eyes Slash Dragon. Activate effect. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh well. We'll still win the duel anyway. Alright. I'm going to play Needleworm in defense mode and end my turn. I don't need to use the other cards just yet. So let's see, what cards will Bakura lose? Change of Heart and a Man-Eater Bug. That works for me. Let's play Bloodsucker in defense mode. And I'll end my turn. And because they took damage, they lose a card. First, I'm going to play Magic Cylinder face down. Then activate the Swords of Revealing Light. And then I'm going to place Morphing Jar in defense mode. Alright, Obnoxious Celtic Guardian to the field. And you know what? Morphing Jar. Let's see if Bakura is hiding any more cards. Multiple Chain of Hearts. Interesting. And... Well, I'm going to activate Monster Reborn to bring back Elemental Hero Heat to the field. Alright, and that'll end my turn. Up, there's one of the newer cards. And let's see if this ability works. Even though I take damage, it still destroys the monster. And now I can do some damage directly. So that card is very helpful. So zombie or fiend type monsters. Oh, this is just going to get a lot better. I'm going to activate United We Stand on that monster. And let's see. Now we're going to do some damage here. And they lose a Morphing Jar! Alright, Bakura has 400 points left. Even if I end up losing my monsters, I could still probably actually win in like 1 or 2 turns. Harpy's Feather Duster? No. I mean, we might as well try for it. You know what? I'm going to end my turn. I know I could have won. But I'm just going to make this a little bit more annoying for Bakura. Activate Emergency Provisions on Magic Cylinder, because I don't need it. So that way I get some points back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Card Trader, then activate Card Destruction. So I'll lose a little bit of points because of that, but I'm going to play some face-down cards just because. I mean, I'm still going to win the duel. You know what? Let's have Morphing Jar do it. Now, that newer card I think would be great against Panic. So far, no new cards. Already trying to power up your monsters, huh? I'm going to place 2 cards face down. Then I'm going to summon Amazoness Sage in attack mode. So now, they have less points to work with. Ooh, poor choice. Activate Mirror Force. Bye-bye. Sorry, Panic. You're not going to win that one. I'm going to play Needleworm in defense mode and end my turn. I know I could have done some damage, but I want to see how it plays out. Activate Magic Cylinder. I'll activate Card Trader. Now I'll flip summon Needleworm. And then I will put Morphing Jar out on the field in defense mode. Will they risk going for the life points? Okay, I guess they're going to risk it. Oh, no Card Trader, though. Morphing Jar. Now we both lose our hand. Ooh, the Reaper of Cards was in there. And they're down one monster. Precious cards from above. Let's play Misjudge. Oh, wait. Misjudge, come on. Well, I'm going to end my turn on that. We're going to save Monster Reborn. Really? Well, I just lost. Alright, let's see if we can have better luck against Bones. Okay, there's one of our new cards. The Insect Princess. You know what? I'm just going to place that face down. And I'll play Mirror Force as a backup. You know what? No, I'll take the damage. Because knowing Bones, he's going to try to summon a bunch of cards. So I'm going to play another card face down. And then play Amazoness Sage in attack mode. Now, let's see. What is their face down card going to be? Okay, so they lost a lot of points, and they lost Call of the Haunted in the process. So, not really their best move. Not going to activate it. Mirror Force. Alright, now I'm going to play Bloodsucker to the field. Not going to activate the trap. And because they're going to take some damage, they're going to lose the top card of their deck, which was Call of the Haunted, which would have been very useful for them. Clown Zombie. Not going to use the card, but I will activate Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Now, I'm going to sacrifice Bloodsucker to bring out Insect Princess to the field. Not going to activate it. Now, I'm going to activate Card Destruction. And now let's get rid of Clown Zombie. that face down card is not going to do them any good. Because I'm going to activate Harpy's Feather Duster. But I'm going to play Soul Tiger in defense mode and have Insect Princess destroy that face down card. Alright, let's do some damage directly. Actually, no. I'm going to let it happen. Alright, now I'm going to play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 cards. Then I flip summon Needleworm. Now I'm going to sacrifice Needleworm for the Red-Eye Zombie Dragon. Red Eyes destroy the Zombie Mammoth. And they lose the duel. No Exodia to save you this time, Yugi. I activate Card Trader. And then I summon the Red Eyes Baby Dragon in attack mode. And I'll end my turn. Well played, Yugi. Well played. That face down card is not going to help you, though. I'm going to activate the special ability. Switch out Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. And we're going to place Bloodsucker in defense mode. And I'm going to end my turn. Oh, what? And now Yugi is going to lose a card. Which, ironically, is the same monster that's on the field. Yes. Activate the special ability. I'm going to switch out Maneater Bug. But now, I'm going to get rid of Bloodsucker for Jinzo to be out on the field. Which means their trap card becomes null and void. And let's get rid of Beaver Warrior from the field. And that'll end my turn. Ooh, Yugi, poor choice of card. Yes, I'm going to activate that. We don't need that trap card right now. Oh, lucky draw! Harpy's Feather Duster! And now... let's play Amazoness Sage in attack mode. And since there's no card on the field, the effect doesn't do anything. Yes, I will switch out a card. I'm going to switch out the Red-Eye Zombie Dragon. And I'm going to play Obnoxious Celtic Guardian in attack mode. And that'll win me the duel. Alright, I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Heat in attack mode and place one card face down. And I'll end my turn. Now they know that it's a trap card. Let's just go into the battle phase. I'm going to place all of my face down cards face down. And then I'm going to play Morphing Jar in defense mode. Don't need to activate it. Don't need to activate it. Not yet. Nope. Still don't need to. Activate Negate Attack. Now, let's see. Ooh, I pulled a good card to save. And now we're going to use Morphing Jar special ability. And let's summon one of our newer monsters to the field. And use Montage Dragon to combine with Needleworm, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Elemental Hero Avion to the field. Then I'm going to use Monster Reborn to bring back the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's do some damage. Alright, so this duel might actually be easier. Now, why would they play that in attack mode? Magic Cylinder. Alright, activate Harpy's Feather Duster. Let's get rid of that. So now I can use my monsters in defense mode. Ooh, 50 points over. Alright, let's see. What do we have? I'm going to play Soul Tiger in defense mode. Next, I'm going to play Elemental Hero Woodsman in defense mode. I kind of figured. Ancient rules. Typical Kaiba. Ooh, but they won't be able to get through that monster. Let's play Harpy's Feather Duster face down. We'll put Mage Power face down. And we're going to play Morphing Jar face down. And we'll see what we get. Maybe we can stop some of Kaiba's stuff. Oh. Ooh, we got rid of Shadow Spell, though. Wall of Illusion. Activate Harpy's Feather Duster. Alright. Magic Cylinder. Alright, let's place that monster in defense mode. And I'll end my turn. I'm gonna let it happen. Ooh, some very helpful cards for Kaiba. That went automatically to the graveyard. Alright, let's get rid of La Jinn. The Mystical Genie of the Lamp. Off the field. Activate Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Kaiba could have easily it would have cost him some life points if he would have attacked with Wall of Illusion. Alright, let's get rid of... alright. So I can't do anything this turn. Not terrible, though. Alright, now I'm going to play Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 cards. I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Bubble Man to the field. To get rid of that Blue Eyes White Dragon off the field. And I'll end my turn. Kaiba had another one prepared. Well, it's not going to do him good. I'm going to lose a couple 100 points. But, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. First, I'm going to play Monster Reborn. And let's bring back the Blue Eyes White Dragon to the field. Next, I'll throw a monster face down in defense mode. So now Kaiba's stuck. He has to keep his cards in defense. Now, if I get Shadow Slayer, I'm going to win the duel automatically. Nothing to work with there. I'm going to sacrifice King of the Swamp for Jinzo to the field. Ooh, they had another one. That's okay. They only have one monster on the field. I don't know what that's really going to do for you, Kaiba. Because I'm going to do this. Card Destruction. I'm going to throw this face down and play Neospatian Air Hummingbird. Activate the special ability. And you know what? Let's get rid of their Wall of Illusion. Alright, well played, Kaiba. Well played. But I can still defend myself on that one. I'm going to play Elemental Hero Clayman in defense mode. And that'll be the end of my turn. Alright, now I'm going to play Bloodsucker on the field. Alright, another Wall of Illusion. And Kaiba has to keep that monster in defense mode. I activate Harpy's Feather Duster. Now, I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Heat in attack mode. Then flip summon Elemental Hero Clayman. And now... I win the duel, Kaiba. We're just going to go through the whole Duelist Kingdom for the stream today. So it's going to be a little bit longer than normal. And it doesn't matter if we win or lose, we're just going to keep moving on to different duels. And it's already been about like an hour already. I'm going to play Needleworm in defense mode and end my turn. Harpy Lady 1. And the Harpy Lady sisters. Why am I not surprised? Ooh! But mine did lose some very useful cards. I activate Fusion Gate. I'm going to summon Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, because I can use King of the Swamp as technically Dark Magician, and use the Black Metal Dragon to make Dark Magician the Dragon Knight in attack mode. Then I'm going to play Bloodsucker in defense mode. And let's get rid of the Harpy Lady Sisters. Now let's see what they can do. I summon Cyber Harpy Lady to the field. So now both of the monsters are gone. I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Bubble Man. And flip summon Bloodsucker. And now, I activate the Swords of Revealing Light to end my turn. Alright, now, I'm going to use Bloodsucker to summon Red Eye Zombie Dragon. You know what, let's go with the Dragon card. And I was expecting that to actually do something. But I guess not. Alright, not a bad hand. I'm going to activate Fusion Gate. Activate Card Trader. And then play Elemental Hero Shadow Mist in defense mode. Activate the special ability. Let's get Clayman. Activate the card. Elemental Hero Heat's not going to really help us in this situation. Ooh, neither is that. I'm going to play Neospatian Air Hummingbird in attack mode. Then activate Mist Body. And then use the special ability to gain some life points. No effect for Card Trader. Activate the effect. And we're going to play Clayman in defense mode. Sure. Let's switch out Avion for Card Destruction. Alright, let's activate that. Ooh, Barrel Dragon was in there. Activate special ability. And I'll end my turn. I will activate that special ability to switch out Amazon as Sage for Harpy's Feather Duster. Activate the special ability. No, we're not going to use the ability this time. We're going to play Maneater Bug in defense mode and activate the ability again. We're at 16,400 life points. And let's activate that. And now that monster is going bye-bye. Oh, they get to play another one. No, I'm not going to activate that. I'm going to play Needleworm in defense mode, and then activate the special ability again to get more points. Ooh, Bandit Keith loses more cards, which would have been very helpful. Activate the ability. Let's see, what card did we get? We got the same card back, so we're just going to play that in defense mode. Activate the special ability. So this literally could be a duel where it's basically a stalemate, and they just keep giving me extra points, and they don't run out. I mean, I don't run out of cards. Wild Heart, we're gonna switch out. You know what? Let's test this out. Since I have life points to work with. Ha! Activate ability. So that card, even though I lost some points, I still gained a good amount of it back. Pendulum Machine, huh? Yes. Activate the effect, just to see what card we would get. Ooh, Harpy's Feather Duster. Activate the special ability. You know, we're just gonna toy with Bandit Keith. And we're gonna use Cyber Harpy Lady to do 50 points of damage. And that'll end my turn. Activate the ability. Sparkman be switched out for Wild Heart, which we can't use any Fusion Gate for this one. So now both monsters are going to do some damage. Alright, we're on to the last two duels for the live stream today. Alright, not a bad hand. Alright, I'm going to summon Neospatian Air Hummingbird again. Activate the special ability. activate United We Stand, then activate Mage Power, and place one card face down. And that'll end my turn. What a way to start off the first hand of the duel. I could be really annoying and not actually do anything. I'm going to play Elemental Hero Woodsman in defense, and I'm going to activate the special ability. So that way we're well ahead in points. Please let me get Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh. But we'll play Bloodsucker in defense mode. Activate the ability again. And you know what? Let's get rid of one of them. Kunai with Chain, huh? I mean, it's not really going to make much of a difference. I'm going to place this face down. Activate the special ability. Then I'm going to flip summon both of my monsters. And actually, I'm going to sacrifice Elemental Hero Woodsman for Dark Magician Girl. So, we'll still get those points back for one of our monsters. Ooh, that's less of a chance for Flame Swordsman to appear. Sorry, Joey. And no luck with the Time Wizard. I summon Elemental Hero Burstinatrix to the field. Activate ability. Now, let's see. What card will Joey lose? Shield and Sword? Oh, no. And that's going to be the duel. Alright, we have one more duel. We're going up against Pegasus. So hopefully we can do well. Well, pretty much for this duel. Alright, Pegasus is going first. Already starting with Toon World, huh? I don't think so, Pegasus. I activate Harpy's Feather Duster. I'll place this face down, and then I'll play Needleworm in defense mode. Next, I'll play Fusion Gate and activate it to summon the Dark Magician, or actually Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, to use King of the Swamp and Red Eye's Baby Dragon. Then we're going to summon Elemental Hero Heat in attack mode. Flip summon Needleworm. So let's see, what will Pegasus lose? Another... Ooh! Alright, let's do some damage. Wow, this duel is actually going to be a lot faster than I thought. How will Pegasus be able to come back from that? Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Switch to defense mode. And we're going to play Clayman in defense mode. And I'll end my turn. Copycat, huh? Activate Harpy's Feather Duster. And you know what? I'm going to leave their Copycat on the field. Because if they try something... I knew it. Mirror Force. Activate special ability for Fusion Gate. Let's go with Elemental Hero Rampart Blaster. King of the Swamp and Elemental Hero Clayman. And that card will be in defense mode. And now finish the duel. Alright. Well, that was actually a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It is always appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.